The first math curriculum that my mom had me use was called Math Their Way. This curriculum was geared towards early elementary students, and as the name implies, uses a form of instruction that is geared towards different learning styles. I don't remember much of this curriculum, but I do know that it provided my mom with a lot of manipulatives and counters, which she and I continue to use today with our students. The next curriculum that I used was called Raise Arithmetic, and it was modeled after early 1900s style arithmetic and math instruction. This proved to be very difficult and strained my relationship with my mother, because as she tried to help me with the problems, both of us would become so frustrated that we would come to tears. It wasn't long, probably 2 years, maybe a year and a half, before my mom decided that curriculum was not working. She found an alternative which I enjoyed much better, and I do remember very well. This was called Making Math Meaningful. It certainly was a lot more meaningful to me than Raise Arithmetic, and I enjoyed it a lot more. After Making Math Meaningful, as I entered high school, I switched to another curriculum called Teaching Textbook. I loved teaching textbook because it allowed me to work at my own pace, but it also explained every single problem, and I was even able to contact the creators of the curriculum if I had any problems with it. I did Algebra 1, Geometry, and Algebra 2 using this curriculum. I started the pre-calculus curriculum, but I never finished it because that is when I started dual credit classes at Lone Star College. My very first semester, I took college algebra with a friend of mine because both of us were starting classes the same year. This algebra experience was a lot different from the others because I was not used to having direct instruction from a teacher every class day. I did enjoy that class, though I did not like the way that the professor had us do our homework, because the online homework sometimes didn't work exactly right and would be frustrating. I did enjoy, though, learning different ways of completing problems, and my professor explained graphing and equations in a way that I had never understood before, so that was beneficial to me. My last math classes were through Sam Houston after I started the Educator Prep program. I did take one other education math course through Lone Star, and I still remember my teacher very well. She came to my wedding and sent a card when I graduated from high school. I loved that class because we not only learned different math concepts and went over different ways to teach them, but it also provided a unique and different outlook on math that I still think beneficial as a future teacher. One of the most interesting things that I learned in that class was how to use different bases. besides base 10. The next 2 math courses that I took were education math courses. The other one was through Lone Star, and I also had the same teacher. This class I didn't enjoy as much because it was focusing more on geometry, and geometry was never my strong point. The last class was through Sam Houston, and I did enjoy this class a lot. It covered a lot of concepts that I really needed to understand and review as I approach my content exam. This has been the story of math in my life. I do enjoy math, though I don't consider it my favorite subject. I think that I continue to use it every day. As I teach music, I find myself equating rhythm and tempo and note counting to different math concepts. And as I become a teacher, math will become an even more important and daily aspect of my life.